Hey everybody, I'm Brian and welcome to your virtual coffee shop brought to you by Aromacup.com. Today we're going to be talking about making some awesome iced coffee drinks using the Bosch Tassimo T45 Suprema single serve gourmet coffee machine. Sounds like a mouthful, but that's because it makes a lot of great beverages that are also a mouthful. So let's talk about doing some iced beverages using the T45. This is really easy to do, and one of the cool things about this machine is that you don't have to do just hot beverages. With the summer coming up or anything like that, you want an iced drink. Maybe you don't like hot drinks. I know that I like to have an iced coffee, sometimes a lot more than I'll even drink hot coffee. And so this is a fast and easy way that you can make these drinks using the T45. Let's go ahead and make iced tea to start off with. So one of the things I should mention, and I've said this before, some of our tutorials in the past, is that you want to have a tumbler, a nice and tall one, filled with lots of ice. You need lots of ice because you're going to be brewing a hot beverage into a cup of ice. So you want to make sure you've got lots of that because you're going to melt a lot of that ice. So let's go ahead and take our tumbler right here, filled with lots of ice, and put it into it doesn't fit. Well, actually it will. Check it out. All we've got to do, pop out the T45's tray and boom, we're good to go. We can put our nice tall tumbler into this machine. That's a nice feature because some of these machines you can't do that as easily. So now that we're all set there, we just need to pick a tea disc. So let's go ahead and select one of our tea discs right here. So I'm going to grab an Earl Grey, and of course this has the proprietary barcode on it, which is going to tell this machine how much water it should add to this tea disc. Pop open your brew basket, pop in your tea disc, close it up, puncture the seal on that tea disc. The T45 is ready to go, and we're going to hit the big silver button. The machine's going to brew up. It's going to start adding water. It's going to know how much it needs to add because of that barcode, and it's going to start brewing right into my tumbler full of ice. Now you're going to see real quickly how much of this ice I'm going to melt initially when I start making this drink. So after you've done this, you may want to add a little more ice depending on how you like your drink. But as I say, make sure you've got a lot of ice because you're going to melt a whole heck of a lot of it when you start brewing. Now I've said this before about this machine, you want to make sure that you let it finish its brew process, and that's because it's going to get every last little bit of tea or coffee out of that tea disc that it possibly can. So let it finish up its process. Let that light continue to blink green while it's going through its brew process. When the machine is all done, it'll continue to blink. Let it continue to push the last of that pressure out. Now it's all done. Now if I had a bigger tumbler, I could go into manual mode and add a little more water to this, but I have no more room there. But good news is, this is iced tea ready to go. I can put that into a portable cup, or I can just take it on the go. I'm ready to go, iced tea. So now that we've done iced tea, which is always a favorite over the summer, let's do another favorite, iced coffee. Now, one of the cool things about the T45 is that it gives you access to a lot of different tea discs. Now, some of these tea discs come in kits. In this case, we have an iced coffee tea disc kit right here. Now, this has two different pieces to it. It has not only a coffee tea disc, which we'll pull this guy out right here. This is a sweetened iced coffee blend tea disc. And along within this kit, we have a milk creamer tea disc. And this milk creamer is prepackaged with the iced coffee set. So the cool thing about this is that the barcodes on top of each of these are going to tell the machine again how much water it should add to these tea discs, and it's going to know that by adding that much water it's going to make a nice iced coffee. So again, let's jump right into it. We're going to pop open our brew basket, take out our spent tea disc from our previous drink. Make sure you've got lots of ice in your tumbler, of course, and pop that guy into the T45. Now, take your tea disc, and you want to do your tea disc first. And this coffee is going to be ready to brew in the T45, so you want to make sure that you use your tea disc first and do your coffee. So pop this guy in, close it up, and hit the big green button. So this coffee blend is a little bit sweet, and it again is preset thanks to the barcode to tell the machine how much water it should add to this mixture, especially because we're doing an iced coffee mixture today. And because of the barcode, the machine knows the temperature that it should brew the coffee at. It does have to brew it hot, but it knows to brew it at the correct temperature because we're doing an iced blend. This is a great time, of course, for me to mention Aromacup.com. Check us out. Get a free account, join our forums, talk to other coffee lovers, find reviews of machines like the T45 and a lot of other great information. Let the machine finish up its process here because it's going to push all that water through the T-disc. And when it's all done, it'll go into manual mode. And again, manual mode is useful if I want to be able to vary the strength of my drink. But I'm still going to be adding milk to this iced coffee, so I'm going to give the machine another moment here before it goes into manual. Now it's in manual mode. I'm going to pop this guy open, take out my spent T-disc, and next I'm going to drop in my milk creamer. Add this into the brew basket, close this guy up, and again, just like I did before, hit the big silver button. The barcode reader is going to know that we're making iced coffee because that barcode tells the machine, hey, this is an iced coffee drink. I want you to add this much water because I want this to come out as a nice, pre-sweetened, ready-to-drink iced coffee drink. Again, there's a big focus here on being able to just make this drink and get out the door, even down to it being pre-sweetened and ready to go, because the whole point here is to make this drink into a tumbler and be able to pop a lid on it and get out the door. If you're anything like me, you want to have your coffee and then get going because you're always in a rush and you don't want to spend a lot of money at the coffee shop, this is a great way to do it. So the machine is all done. I've done this in just a few minutes right now. I can let the machine finish up. When it's done, of course, I can go into manual mode and continue to vary the strength of the drink, but I think I'm pretty done. I'll take out my tumbler, pop on my lid, stir it up a little bit, and there we go. I've got iced coffee and iced tea. Those are all quick and easy to do using the T45. As always, cleanup is fast. Pop open your brew basket, dispose of your spent T-disc, and now you're ready to go, make another drink, or you can grab one of these, head out the door, and get going with your day.
Visit Aromacup.com, the world's leading single-serve coffee guide. Join our forums, talk with other coffee lovers, find coupons and reviews on great single-serve gourmet coffee machines, coffee capsules, and more great information, all available at Aromacup.com.